Good morning. It is Tuesday. Yesterday was my birthday, so I moved yesterday's. Every Monday I do a house, and I moved it to today. So I have to go do that, and my Tuesday house, I have two houses this morning. But I want to do this before I leave. I'm not leaving for an hour. Yesterday, Amy at the Crafty Cat, drew her hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 6 prompts for the week. We are up to 47 and 48 of the 50 prompts. She drew 47 postcard and 48 junk mail. I don't have any junk mail. I don't have any junk mail envelopes because I don't save them because I bought 500 of them for $2.50 once. And they're all in a nice box. And they're like this. And I threw away all my junk ones. But anyway, we're going to do this. Amy at the Crafty Cat 72 is on Instagram, YouTube, Crafty Cat 7212, and she has an Etsy shop, Crafty Cat USA. All right. So I said a while back when I started a paper bag journal, Amy did a paper bag journal. I said, I'm going to make a paper bag journal. Well, then I got sidetracked with another project. Well, this is it. And I have done the Priscilla 1923 papers, 1925 on the back. I have decided I don't like it, so I'm going to get rid of this. This has nothing to do with the 50 stack, but we're going to cut this off real quick because it is way too big. Goodbye. This, I don't know. I think I'm going to fold it over and get rid of the handle. So I'm just going to get rid of it like this, and I'll go in and do it right. I just want to see what it's going to look like. Goodbye. I think that might work. I'm going to work on flattening this, but it's almost like a clutch bag, isn't it? Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Now my 50 stack challenge, I'm going to go back to doing my last these two prompts geared towards that. So I found this page. It is January 1924 Housekeeping Magazine. It's not Modern Priscilla, it's a different one. No, it was Modern Priscilla. Well, it doesn't matter. I cut a piece of, I have all of these already coffee dyed. My son was learning Welsh. But I decided they're not very firm. They're probably Dollar Tree or Dollar General. Oops, I don't want that. I want this house. I want this house on my card. So I'm going to fold up this header, or whatever you want to call these words, so I can get this in. I think the car is awesome. We want the car. It's a snowy scene. It looks like Connecticut, doesn't it? Somewhere on the East Coast. We're going to call it Connecticut. It might be New Hampshire. It might be Massachusetts. We don't know where it is. But it is a very beautiful colonial. Okay, this is... All right, there's something I already don't like. But you know what? I'll show you what I don't like. I don't like that this doesn't fit that. But I can, you know what? I'm going to do it because I can trim down the... top. So let's clean it up a little. I had such a good birthday. Oh my God, I had no idea what my kids were up to. They had planned a birthday party for me because they know I do not want parties. My neighbor had one 2 years ago, and I found out, and I told her no. I said, do not invite people. I will come over here. Do not invite people. Do not make a big deal. I don't want a damn cake. I don't want the attention. I just don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want people spending money. It's not important to me. It's a birthday. So anyway, apparently I hurt her feelings, and she had a damn crown for my head, and she had a pin for my shirt. She had funny sunglasses and all kinds of stuff. I have the best friend. But anyway, all right, I'm coming over. So I went over and we had, I don't know, I think we had a cake. I don't remember. But anyhow, I said, don't do it again. It's fine. I love you and you don't need to do that. So, yeah, I'm going to glue this on and then I'll trim it. So anyway, I thought my son and his friend, I keep calling him his friend. It's his partner, okay? I'm just going to say it's his partner, and I love him. His name is Caleb. 2 years they've been together. But anyway, they have a smoker here. They paid a lot of money for it. It's a really good one. And they brought 2 pork loins because one night, my friends here in the neighborhood where I live, we get together and we called it a white trash bash. That's what we call it every year. And it's a big, funny thing. And one year my son wore cut-off shorts. He dressed like the guys from Daisy Duke. What do you call that? The Dukes of Hazzard. He had the flannel shirt. He just looked like a hick hillbilly, okay? Because it's just, we called the white trash bash. It's funny, okay? We think it's funny. And they wear like the hats from Walmart that are like Busch Light hats. They're like a cowboy hat, but they say Busch Light on them or Budweiser or whatever. They just dress stupid. Well, last year nobody dressed stupid. We just wore our summer clothes. And it's not really stupid. It's just, you know, when you're going to a parade and you wear the ridiculous stuff. I don't know. I don't wear ridiculous stuff. But anyway, we have it every year, and somebody does something and somebody else makes something else, and I always make a couple salads. Well, the boys smoked a loin, and then they did a second loin. They did it for that night. That was Friday night. Then they did a loin. When did they do it? They did a second one, and they told me it was to take to my son's dad's because we're divorced. And they said they were taking a loin to his house. So I'm like, okay. So they did the second loin. And Caleb did chicken legs. And he barbecued them all up. And they were really good. A whole roaster pan full of chicken legs. Well, that was for all the little kids or whoever doesn't like pork. And they did some hot dogs. And I'm like, wow. And they said, well, they call him Dad, of course. Well, we just want to have, a good, we just told Dad we'd bring some meat. So, and when they came, Caleb brought this great big huge bowl of pasta salad. He uses tortellini, noodles, whatever you want to call them. And he puts in sliced green olives. Or were they black? Oh my gosh, I feel blank. And he cuts up pepperoni. He uses apple cider vinegar and olive oil. What else does he put in there? I don't know, probably some onion. I don't know what's in there. I can't even remember. It's very, very good. It's just a pasta salad, like an Italian. Oh, Italian seasoning. There we go. Italian seasoning. That looks like a New England postcard. Now let's stamp it. We're not getting real fancy here. And so they brought that, and that was for Friday night. Well, they said, oh, they didn't take it to the party, the neighborhood party. Oh, we forgot the salad. They go like this. Oh, my God, we forgot the salad. Like that. And I'm like, oh, my God, you guys are so dumb. So I got this great big bowl of pasta salad in my fridge. Well, then they were outside in the garage and stuff, and I don't go out there. They're like, we're going to go out and dig through our tubs. I have real high shelves in my garage. I'm going to do this. I got this at Hobby Lobby. Look how dirty it is. Postcard. Go over a little. And I thought they were digging in their tubs. In August, my son says, I think I've got some summer stuff here I didn't take back. Well, they were blowing up balloons. And these big bouquet balloons, they have these plastic things that come up, and they had glitter inside the balloons. And oh my God, they just spoiled me rotten. Tablecloths, they went over kitty corner from my house. There's a park right here in my, it's not a cul-de-sac because it's 3 roads wide. That's kind of cute. Well, that's simple. Let's put another postmark on. So, anyhow, my hair is long, and I just kind of do this messy thing like this. This is my bed hair, by the way. And we went thrifting Saturday. I said, you guys, I want to go thrifting. So we did. And they found a t-shirt that says 70 and still sexy, or 70 and still, I don't know what it says, something. Anyway, I didn't see what all they bought because Caleb went through one checkout line and I went through the other. My son was with me and he was helping me because I bought 51 pieces of dishes, right? Here's my postcard. Number 47, number 48 junk mail. Well, Caleb, they found a t-shirt that says 70 and sexy, or whatever it says. And I didn't see it. But when we got home, we were emptying stuff and Caleb goes, oh, I'll do this one. And what I'm going to do is I've already pre-cut this. Cut down glue this shut, because junk mail, it's usually glued shut, and you slice it. Slice it and cut the top open. And we're going to have this fold down like a flap. But it's going to go to the inside. You don't need to measure. Just wing it. Everybody's envelope is a different size. So we've got the front folded in to make this sturdy. Let's glue it, actually. And anyway, they go, close your eyes, and here comes Caleb down the hall, and I'm standing in the kitchen, and I go, what? Can I open my eyes yet? And they go, no. And there's Caleb standing there with this t-shirt, and I busted out laughing. What are the odds of finding a t-shirt that says that when you're turning 70? I mean, it could have said 54. It could have said born in the 80s or something like that. But, oh, no, it was a legit. I wish that was farther down. Oh, well, it's a tall one. This is a tall journal. This is going to be the flap. Anyway, we were cracking up laughing, and I said, oh, my gosh, okay, how did you find that? That's crazy. They thrifted it. It was $3.50. So we're laughing and everything. So on Sunday, they said, Mom, you got to wear that. That was just on Saturday. Then on Sunday, they go, Mom, you got to wear that shirt today while we're still here. So I'm going to cover this with pieces of the magazine. So here's one I've already done. That's not a very good example. The reason it's cut is so you can get inside and put your paper in there. And this is the flap. Okay. So Saturday, or is it Sunday? Sunday I put it on. Sunday I put it on, and they're out in the garage digging in their totes, or my son's totes. And they've got their boating stuff out there that they take, their tubey things that they float on and all that. And I'm in here just farting around in the house. I don't pay attention to what they're doing. Sometimes they're out, pulling weeds in my flower beds or something like that. In fact, they might have even said that we're going to go work around on the weeds. I don't want to go outside. It's flipping hot. Okay, we're in Iowa. The humidity was 80-something%, I think. I'm just going to have some paper in there like that. Well, little did I know they were decorating the all the way down to $5 a piece Dolly Parton tablecloths because they didn't like the plastic ones at the Dollar General. So we got a gingham one and another one. They're Dolly Parton. So anyway, they say, come out, Mom. So I go out, and my kids are all parked across the street at the park. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys are so dumb. Why'd you do this? And they're laughing. And oh, my grandkids are there. I have 8 of them. And I was happy. I was so happy. And all this food. And my neighbor, Lisa, my friend, she had carried over chairs. I have my mini blinds down and my curtains. I have curtains, but I have blinds too to block the sun because it was probably 90. And I don't open them to her side. She's beside me. I don't open those curtains. You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for X-Acto knife will work. So this is all set up when I get over there. There's presents down under a table. La la la. So it was wonderful. But anyway, here comes my friend Anna. And she's got a damn cake that is so beautiful. She's a cake decorator. And it's round and it starts out pink and it fades up to white. And it's round and it's about this high, probably 8-inch, I don't know. And it's filled with strawberries and cream. So there's the inside. It's all glued down. I think I'm going to put a thumb notch in this, but I don't know where my stuff is. I moved it the other day. I cleaned my desk. How in the world do you lose stuff? I don't even see them. Oh my goodness. All right, we're just going to draw a circle. So we had this big meal and it was just fun. Then somebody said something about a sprinkler and I said, oh my gosh, one year we took a great big huge piece of black plastic that you buy at, like if you're going to put it on the ground for blocking the sun for your flower beds, that kind of black plastic. 1 year, 2 years ago, we ran it down the hill at the park and we had an adult slip and slide party. I didn't do it. Caleb hurt his hip, skinned it all up. The neighbor kitty cornered over here, Kenny, he broke a rib. He had to go to the doctor. And she said, it's broken or cracked. We can't tell. We're not going to x-ray, but it was bad. He was hurt for a long time. Another girl hurt her foot because we're old. And, oh my gosh. I didn't do it. There was a bunch of injuries with the old people. And old meaning even 30-year-olds. One gal, Casey, that hurt her toe, her foot, she's only in her 40s. I don't know who else got hurt. People got hurt. There were injuries, let me tell you. I think I'll wrap So, anyway, my daughter goes, I'm not on board with him getting wet, her 5-year-old. Well, this kid plays in the mud all the time. I said, well, you didn't have a problem. I just talked back to my kids. I said, well, you didn't have a problem with him getting muddy a week ago. He was jumping in puddles out here down by the lake. Yes, and it was a mess, and I had to clean my car. I said, well, I've got towels. So my Lisa, she drags 4 hoses together, clear across the driveway, the road, clear across up to the park. And she put the sprinkler on. She had a brand new sprinkler, the one that goes like this, but she turned it on real low, and the pressure wasn't very good because it had to go up a hill. And the little kids jumped in, threw their trucks through it, and did all the things. I have a paper pad. Oh no, I don't want to use a paper pad. I want to use this stuff. Anyway, it was fun. It was absolutely wonderful. Let's just glue and cut. So, I had a party. Let's have a party. I don't know that song, but it's country and you hear it on the radio. Let's have a party. Why is that not sticking? So, yeah, I got a lot of cute things, and this isn't working. This pin's probably too big. I threw the pin, and I don't know where I threw it. I hate this glue today. So, that was fun. Lots of leftovers. The cake was beautiful. They pulled it off without me figuring it out. I don't know how they did it, but I was just in my own world. So then my son, my oldest, and his wife, and they have 3 kids. They hung around longer than anybody. We just sat in the shade up there. Breeze was nice. It was hot, but there was a nice breeze. And they just hung out for a little longer than everybody else. And the others, my one son has a baby, and the minute you put her in a car seat, she starts crying. She still has to ride backwards, and they don't like it. They want to see what's going on. They have to ride backwards. Who wants to look at the back of a seat? So anyway, it was fun. I have a lot of leftovers. I actually put the rest of the pork loin in the freezer. I don't want to be eating pork loin for a week. Okay. So, it's really fragile paper. There's the back. This is going to fold down. Yes, I know it's upside down. We're going to do the modern Priscilla right there. Oh, that's cute. That's just exactly right. I don't know where that edge is. Yeah, we went thrifting. I already did a video about that. Holy cow, did I get a haul. Tear that off. And it was so fun. But I am going to list everything on eBay. I just need time to do it. This is a busy week. I'm going to set my eBay store back up and get going with my dishes. Because I have way too many dishes. To catch up, honestly, the way things are stacked in drawers. I have one china cabinet. It's like a secretary, a desk. It's glass shelves with doors, and then the front of the desk opens up like a secretary, and then it's got 3 or 4 drawers underneath. They're full. Things are stacked in them. There's nothing's pretty. It's pretty in the behind the glass. I have coffee. I have cup and saucer sets stacked in there, and some other things. But in the drawers, all hell breaks loose. So that's no way to collect. Well, it's a way to collect, but it's not a way to enjoy. I don't enjoy them. So, what else? I'm going to do 2 houses today, and I have one tomorrow. I do it every other Wednesday, and it's a lake house. It's beautiful lake home. Beautiful, faces the water. Okay, we've got the front. So it can go in like this. It's a pocket. There's a pocket there. We're going to glue this. Right? Yeah, let's just glue it. I'm not worried about if I save the window. I could care less if I save the window. I could care less about the window. Lisa wants to go thrifting. I know she does. I'm going to put a little halt on it till I get the stuff. My futon's lined. It's lined with dishes. And yeah, I only spent $32, $35. The butter dish is worth 170 something. So I don't feel bad about spending the money. I feel bad about where am I going to put the stuff. Are we going to do this? Should we put this little Christmas scene on here? That's sure cute. I say yes, at least this part. And then we will, I'll cut the, I can kind of feel it. The Texas floods were terrible, and my heart just goes out to those families and the community that is mourning the loss of their friends' children. Oh my God, can you imagine? Unbelievable. Horrific. And then the comments in the social media are, what did I do? Good Lord. I'm going to slide it over. Okay. Devastating. Absolutely. After North Carolina and all the things that went on in Tennessee, all that whole area that had that hurricane last year, they're not even healed from that. So much devastation there. I was watching a thing about cloud seeding where they're making it rain for farmers. They need to stop playing God. They are not God. God will send what he needs. If there's a drought, there's a drought. There's nothing. It's just stop. don't know what else to say about it. Oh, wait a minute. I did that wrong. There we go. Turn this over and trim that. We had a big rainstorm last night. Holy smokes. And I've got all my garbage and recycling out. I'm sure I have tons of cardboard from all my birthday presents and, you know, just, I didn't put my recycling out last week, so I had cardboard. There were Amazon boxes delivered. The boys, if it's something for this area down here, like a birthday party for somebody, a birthday present, they're already buying Christmas gifts. So they've been having Christmas gifts delivered here because this is where Christmas is. Then they don't have to bring it from Sioux Falls. And so the other day, a couple boxes came and I texted and I said, you guys got a couple Amazon boxes, which I know they know because they track their 30-year-olds that are way smarter than me. It was my birthday decorations. And they go, oh yeah, it's Addie's present, or oh yeah, we got it for, you know, whatever. They just completely snowed me. They ordered the best decorations. And I don't know what site they got them from, but he got there were even stars hanging from the ceiling, and I didn't even see those till they were taking them down. He said, yeah, that whole kit was only $8. It was beautiful, beautiful pink and gold. They got the plates, pink plates and gold plates from Dollar Tree. And I said, are you kidding? I didn't know they had these. He says, yeah, Dollar Tree. They're beautiful. They were beautiful. So there's that. I need to do this flap. We're out of... Should we do editor's page? This is pretty. Let's do... I feel like this will work. So, spoiled. Editor's page. That'll fit. Let's see. Do I want to leave the white? No, let's take the white off. So if we've got a little bit of the white, that works. Oh, the boys got me a vacuum cleaner, and when I opened it, I just bought one last week. Literally, I just bought a new Shark on Wayfair because when I searched, I bought the same Shark a while back. Well, the cord is getting bad, and I use it for my business. The cord is... I've got it duct taped, not duct taped. I've got electrical tape, and I thought, I got to get another one. I wanted to order the same one so all the prongs went together because I have another Shark that's the gray Rocket. I love those vacuums, by the way. They are amazing. The Rocket and the Rocket Pro. But anyway, they don't match up. And my gray one, the beater on it went bad, so I ordered the other one that I have now. And they don't match up, so I can't interchange. So I use the gray one for my car because everything else is good. And I was going to order the bottom. Well, I can't find a new bottom, a new beater. So I ordered a new one to match the one I have. So the old one is in here, and the brand new one is in a tote in my car. I don't know where my corner punches are, but I had trouble doing that before, so we're going to just do it. Anyway, the look on their face when I said I just bought a brand new vacuum. And I said, you know what? It's great though. Then I can leave that in my car. I clean it, you know, after every house. I empty it and then I, you know, wipe it down and everything. And I change the filters. They have filters, and I bought 6 extra filters on Amazon one time. So I have plenty of filters. Actually, I've done it twice because I gave some to my daughter-in-law. I said, that's great because, and it swivels and everything. It's not a Shark, but it's just like it, and it's not a Dyson. They looked like they wanted to just cry, and I said, this is great. So then it's a battery one, so it'll be great on my laminate. Just absolutely great because I can't stand the feeling of a crumb under my foot. That's what I did, guys. There we go. It's just a pocket thing. I didn't get fancy, but we could get fancy. We sure could. Let's do that. This is left from that purse I did the other day. And then I'm going to call this video done and done. Okay, I need my, oh, there's my pin. Yay. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac after I get this pin on. After I find the hole. There we go. Let's let the modern Priscilla show. This is coming loose. I'm going to have to fix it too. Oh, come on. At least Fabri-Tac gives you a little grace time. Come on, get in there. Yeah, so my neighbors walked over and to my party, and 3 different housefuls. Everybody else was pretty much gone back to their homes because it was Sunday. They're from Omaha and different areas. But the ones that hang around a little longer, that are only from an hour away, they walked over. They're real good friends. And another one that's a really good friend, she walked over. They all knew about it. I got texts from my kids. So there's that. Why is that wonky like that? What did I do? Well, we're going to have to make the other one look like it. It's got to match. Now we're going to glue this a little. Make sure it all stays good. And that's it, guys. That is it for my 50 stack challenge. If I could quit fussing. Sometimes those littlest things. Oh, I don't like that. That's good. There we got a pocket. It's wet. I gotta leave it alone. Got a pocket. We could do more. We could do a belly band or something. And this. That's it. I have to, for time reasons, I have to be done with this. But that can all go in this journal. Somehow. We will figure that all out at another time. I could do well, we'll figure it out. Okay, guys. Thank you. I hope you had a great 4th of July weekend. We are back in business. It is over. No more fireworks. I don't want to hear them. It's done. I'm so sick of the fireworks. I don't like fireworks. But we had 3 nights of them with our group. So, okay. I hope you have a great week. Thank you for joining me, guys. Thanks for coming back and clicking. Please like. Thank you. Bye-bye.